Okay. Yeah, fine. I'll introduce myself first. Yeah, myself Shubash and A, and at present I'm working as an software engineer in Comviva as well as a mentor in Techie. And I have like 2 years of teaching experience and around 5 years of experience in coding languages like Python, C, Java, etc. And apart from that, my hobbies are I play video games during my free time and I watch movies. That's it. I don't do much interesting, anything much interesting. Okay, yeah, you can introduce about yourself.
Sir, my name is Swapnil Prakash.
Okay,
I study in class 8 in City Montessori School, Lucknow.
good, no, good.
My hobby is programming and learning new technologies.
Okay, good. Okay, have you attended any coding sessions previously?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Today morning at 11.
okay, okay. Can you tell me like what they taught you in the session?
Sir, binary.
Okay, what was your expectation? Like what you were thinking that you're gonna learn?
Sir, binary.
Okay, cool, fine. Okay, binary numbers, like you understood, like how binaries work and
Yes,
all
sir.
those things. Then it's good. Yeah. In our session, we don't talk about binaries, okay? But we will be talking about Python and we will be talking a bit about binaries. So if you had an understanding of binaries, then it's really good. Okay, fine. Okay, then yeah, as I told, right, today we will be talking about some basics of coding. Okay, like what is coding and all those things. And after that, we'll be learning a new language today, which is called as Python. Have you heard of Python, Swapnil?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Where did you hear? Like from any technological blogs or from where did you hear this Python word? Hello, Swapnil. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can tell. Like, where did you hear? Did anyone friends were recommending you to pick up the codes or what? Okay, fine. Tell. I'm waiting. You can talk freely, Swapnil. Okay. Don't think. Like, don't think I'm strict. Okay, you can talk freely. Whatever comes in your mind, you can tell me. Okay, fine, no issue. Okay, then as I told, we'll be learning coding today. Okay, without any delay, shall we start the session?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, please. Okay, I think this is a demo. I think this is a manual session. Just give me a minute. Just few minutes. Like because your slot is not assigned to me, I cannot start the session. I'll ask whether I have to take manually or not. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Okay, then I'll share my screen since it's a demo manual session. Okay, I'll do one thing. Okay, I will give you the control of my screen whenever you. I mean, there is a coding, right? I'll give you the control of my screen, and you can try it out. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Just give me a few minutes. Okay, just few minutes. It's getting loaded. Okay. Yeah. Can you confirm whether you can see my screen, Swapnil?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Good. Okay. Yeah. Before actually starting the session, let's talk about a techie a bit. You might have known that there are many coding platforms who are teaching coding nowadays. There are many actually. Like what is so special with techie is that in techie we have designed the course in such a way that the kids will enjoy while learning. For example, like we have added some kind of animated videos inside the courses where we have added the concept of coding, and for example in this animated video we have added the concept of coding Python, all those things. so that the kids skill feel, I mean, like you can, I mean, you can keep more, I mean, it will be more engaging for you to take up the session, rather than I'll not be just adding some ppt, and I'll not be just explaining something and you'll not be just hearing. Here you will be trying out everything. Okay, you will be taking up
Yes, sir.
quiz, you will be watching animated videos, and you will be doing more practice. And the other thing is, in techie we give more preference to practice. It's not only about teaching. Okay, it's not only theory, teaching theory, like some kind of it's not some science or social subject to teach only theory. This is programming. Okay, practice is more important, so we give more preference to practice. We want you to do more practice. Okay, that's why I told you I'll give you the remote control. Whenever there's practice, you can try it out. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Fine. Yeah, if you're ready, we have created some kind of animated video, as I told, in which we have added the concepts of coding and Python, all those things. Do one thing. I'll give you the remote control. You can actually control my screen. Okay. Yeah. Do one thing. Watch the video, and once it is done, just wait a minute. I'll share it with sound so that it will be good. Yeah. Yeah. You can control my screen. Start watching the video. Once it is done, we'll talk.
Man, I'm so exhausted. A limitless universe lies out there, with a lifetime of experiences. If only I could break out of these walls.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. Wait a sec. Who was it?
I'm here, above you.
Whoa!
Just stay calm. No need to panic, Theo.
You know my name? How can you talk? You are a bird.
Well, I'm not from around you.
Meaning?
Meaning, I'm from different planet. So you believe me?
Why not? I don't think Earth has talking owls.
I'm from Oak.
Oak? Never heard of it.
Nobody knows it here.
You even elope the eyes of NASA. Interesting. So, why come to Earth?
Our planet is in danger.
I'll need more than that.
All right.
There's a planet that once knew no sadness. A planet where technology has made lives easy and exciting. Most people would think of this place to be found only in imagination. But in fact, it has existed all the time. This planet has some special animals, the wise masters of Oak. They made sure we all prospered and gave us all kinds of automation.
Okay, it's a happening planet, yada yada yada. What next?
Robots, explosions, and then doomsday.
Huh?
Need more? You better listen.
Okay.
Then masters created robots with emotions to safeguard our village. It was the best gift ever to our planet. We lived in harmony for years.
Till one day. Sorry, listening.
One day, a deadly virus infected these robots, transforming them into something really monstrous. It led the planet towards mass destruction. The masters tried to save the planet, but they were taken captive. Animals failed, and the planet was taken over. But masters had a backup plan. They programmed a safe hideout which cannot be traced by the robots.
And this gadget you see around my neck,
What about it?
it's programmed to look for a successor who will help save our planet.
So this weird thing brought you here.
It chose you.
What? Why me?
I don't have an answer to that yet.
Well, what's happening?
It seems you're waking up.
Huh?
Remember, Theo, you're Oak's last hope.
Wait, I didn't get your name.
Zog. Hey, Theo, wake up.
Kai, you at my house?
You crashed in the library, dude.
My bad.
Man, you're something, you know?
I know. I'm amazing. So what's for lunch?
Tacos.
My favorite. Let's go to cafeteria.
Your mom and dad still not back?
A couple of months more. Anyway, you won't believe the dream I just saw. I was on a cliff.
Seriously, a talking owl.
Yeah,
You've got some bizarre imagination.
tell me about it. Still, saving a planet would be a blast.
The chosen one, has a nice ring to it.
Yeah. That dream felt awfully real, like a fragment of my memory. Yeah, right. Like an owl could ever talk. Hope I'm not going insane. Oh God. Guess I should pack. Other fellows would be back soon.
See you on Monday.
Yeah.
Beware of the owl. Don't let it drag you.
Sure. It wouldn't be bad though.
What do you want to be when you grow up, Theo?
A scientist. Just like you and Mom.
That's a wonderful choice, honey.
Thanks, Mom. Three years since they left, and it still feels like yesterday. Damn, what's up with me today? The owl really messed me up. And I'm back. Home, sweet home. Two lonesome days and back to school. If only Oak and the owl were real.
We are.
Seriously? Am I dreaming again?
No, not this time.
So Oak, its destruction, masters, all that's real.
Yeah,
But how did you fly into my dream?
feel the back.
What's this?
That's Reliquim.
It linked your conscience with mine. And when you fell asleep,
It allowed you to enter my dream.
you're a quick one.
When did it get on me?
I dropped it this morning.
I'm ready.
What?
Take me to Oak. I can't wait to see what other cool stuff you got.
Okay, but be warned. The robot army is dangerous.
I'm willing to take the risk. Besides, I'm done being in my parents' shadow.
You seem excited.
Of course.
He's just a kid and knows nothing about us.
You're still on about that? Have some faith in the prophecy.
Empty words.
I know we've little to go with, but
Like Zog said.
only time will tell what he's meant to do.
Yeah, till then.
We teach him to keep him busy.
Theo, meet Tyra and Zoe. Don't let their appearance fool you. They are quite good at what they do.
Hi, Theo.
Hey, Squirrel, what's up with you?
Don't worry, he'll come around. White.
Yeah?
So, what's the plan?
We start by rescuing the masters.
But we don't know their locations yet.
So no guns and blazes?
It isn't some sci-fi movie, dude.
Well, the devices you use say otherwise.
They do? I think they're pretty normal.
Normal? Now that makes me feel I'm not on Earth anymore.
Glad your brain recognized that.
Right now, you're not familiar with Oak, Theo.
Not exactly. I know your technology is far more advanced than Earth's.
Then, why not start from here? Learn Oak's technology.
Does that mean I'll learn to make cool gadgets like Reliquim?
Gradually.
Alright, where do we start?
From the beginning. So, you must have used WhatsApp.
Yes,
And YouTube.
yes, of course.
And you surely would have spent hours gaming.
Man, Fortnite, Minecraft, play them all.
Well, ever thought how these things are made? What magic happens that you're able to see someone over a video call?
Or how does your player jump over trains and subway surface?
How are they made?
They're all creations of programming.
Programming? What's that?
Okay, what's your routine when you go to school?
Well, first, my alarm clock wakes me up. Then I get ready, eat my breakfast, walk to my school, study. After the classes, I go back home and crash out.
So basically, you follow some step-by-step instructions to go to school.
Yeah,
Likewise, programs are step-by-step instructions a computer follows to achieve its goals.
Like when you press the unlock button on your phone, it follows some set of instructions to unlock.
so programming is the reason. Huh.
Pretty much.
But how do we ask the computers to make these programs?
By talking to them. Okay, in what language are we talking?
English?
Yo, like we have our own language, computers have their own.
Which they understand based on logic.
Logic?
Yep.
Computers understand just two numbers, 0 and 1.
We call them binary digits.
But how can I talk with just two numbers?
For now, understand it this way. Computers use a combination of zeros and ones to identify alphabets and numbers.
Like, it identifies the alphabet A as 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. B as 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0.
And so on.
Damn! Do I need to learn them all?
No, Theo. Computers remember it for you.
Say, you want to talk to a Japanese who doesn't speak English.
I'd need a translator who can translate what I say into Japanese.
And translates back into English, correct?
Likewise, computers also have a translator to convert alphabets and numbers into zeros and ones.
And we call this translator as an interpreter.
So when I talk to a computer, I don't have to bother myself talking in zeros and ones.
Yep, for now, think of it this way. You just give your instructions in a language closer to English.
We call this language as a high-level language.
Which is translated into the language the computer understands.
Whew, that's helpful.
And, like we have different languages to talk to each other,
Computers also have multiple languages.
like Python, Swift, Java.
Okay, so which language will I learn?
Python is the simplest one.
And being the closest language to English,
We can program in Python easily.
Perfect.
so Theo, ready to make your first program?
I'm nervous, this is my first time.
This is Python Shell, where you write programs.
Make sure to put hello in double quotes.
Let's press enter to see what it gives.
Wow, the computer says hello.
The print command asks Mr. Python to display what's inside the brackets.
I want to make one more program.
Let's do some math.
It's so amazing.
It is.
But how do we make a relicum using this?
Great things take time, Theo. Slowly, slowly.
I'm rooting for you.
It might be a drag, but I'll help you out.
Okay, fine. Swapnil, you can unmute. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How was the video? Did you like it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Okay, we'll just summarize once, like whatever we have seen, right? We'll just summarize and then we will go to the next activity. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, listen carefully. Let me annotate on the screen. Yeah, I think you already know binaries. So it is very easy. Like, what language does computer understand?
Sir, 0 and 1.
Perfect. What are those?
Binary numbers.
Perfect. Binary numbers. It understands only 0 and 1. So whatever the program you have to give to computer, it should be in form of zeros and ones. That means, for example, at computer side, for every alphabet like A, for B, for C, there is some set of combination of zeros and ones like 0 0 0 1. I'm writing an example, okay? This is not the right one for A. I'm just writing in some example. For B, it can be 0 0 1 0 something in this way. For C, there is one combination of zeros and ones. From dot 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 till Z. From A to Z, from 0 to 9, for every special character like dollar, plus, equals to, at the rate, for every character what you see on your keyboard, for every of that character, there is some kind of a combination, okay, zeros and ones combination, and computer can understand only that combination. So if you give 0 0 1 0 0 1, only then computer will understand this is A. Okay, so whatever the program we give to the computer, we can write program in two ways. Okay, one is writing the program in directly in binary language. Okay, that is one way of writing a program, and the other way of writing the program is writing the program in our language, the language that we understand. Okay, first we will see what are the issues with the first option, that is writing the program directly in binary, that is zeros and ones. Okay, there are actually two issues here. Actually, three, not two. Yeah, actually, three issues. The first issue is, like, for example, if you just want to write like hello world, there's a program to print hello world. Then what you have to do, for H, you have to write the 0 and 1 combination. For E, you have to write the 0 and 1 combination. For L, again for L, for O. In this way, for each and every character, you have to write the 0 and 1 combination. Okay, if the program line is around like one, here the program line is just it's just one line. Okay, so you can write within 15 to 30 minutes, you can write it. Okay, what if there are lakhs and crores of lines? Writing every character in binary will take a lot of time. Not even a lot of time, it requires more patience. So much patience, humans, we don't have so much patience. That is one issue. Okay, it takes a lot of time. And the second issue is, like, as I told, A understands only this combination. For you have to give like 0 0 0 1 0 0 1. Only then computer will understand this is A. Okay. For example, you have forgot writing one. I mean, like, you forgot writing one number in between. Like, you have forgot this number. So the combination has become now 0 0 1 0 0 1. Now computer cannot understand what this combination is because you have missed one number. Okay, if you have missed, if you have made this mistake in very small program, like, oh, as I told, if the program size is just one line, and if you have missed any one number there, we can find out, like, it will take 1 hour or 2 hour to find that number you have missed. But what if there are lakhs and crores of lines, lakhs and crores of binary lines? Searching the one number you have missed within that lakhs and crores of binaries will take a lot of time. It's not even lot of time, it's impossible to do. It's impossible for a human to do. That is another issue. So even if you make one mistake, the result will be very, very bad. Okay, even without that, with this code, the computer will not understand and it will not execute the program. Okay, this is, as I told, this is the another issue. Even if you miss one number, the consequences will be very bad. Okay, this is second one. And the third issue is, there is something called readability. For example, if I give some kind of a program to you, for example, if I write my program like, yeah, in this way, like print hello world. If I write in this way, then you know easily that what is this program. That is, we are trying to display hello world on the screen, on the output screen. We can easily understand this program. Okay, what if I write this program in binary? That is zeros and ones. If I write them in zeros and ones, and if I give the program to you, will you able to understand it? Like, what is this program?
No, sir.
No one can understand. He has to do all the conversions, and only then he can understand. Okay, so that is the third issue. Like, it is not much readable. Okay, this is the third issue. Because of that, okay, the meeting will end in 10 minutes. Okay, just if the meeting just closes, just rejoin the same link. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yep. Okay, these are the three issues. Okay, sorry. Yeah. Because of these three issues, what we do is we will not write the program in binary language. Okay, we'll not write. Okay, so we started writing the program in the language that we understand. That is like Hindi or English, Japanese, and all those languages. Okay, just let me clear the screen. Okay, close this one. Okay, fine. Yeah, computer can understand only binary, and we can write only using our language, that is English or Hindi or whichever language you're comfortable with, Japanese and all those things. Okay, now since computer understands only binary and you are writing the program in English or Hindi, will the computer understand?
No,
Swapnil?
sir.
It will not understand, of course it will not understand. So in middle, to make computer understand what you are telling the computer to do, in middle we use a translator whose name is called as interpreter. Okay, whose name is called as interpreter, and its work is to do only one thing. Whichever language I write the program, it can be Hindi or English or Japanese, just take that program and give 0 and 1 to 0 and 1 to the computer. Simple. Only main important task, take whatever I give 0 and 1 to computers, that's it. Okay, this is the job of our translator whose name is called as interpreter. Okay, any doubts till now?
No, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, fine. Yeah, this is the way it happens. And apart from this, like yeah, as I just a minute. Yeah, now we will see what is this Python, Swift, and all these things. Okay, we have seen the Python, Swift, Java, something. Okay, we'll see what is this. What are these languages? Okay, now the computer. I mean, like computer doesn't understand our language. So what we started doing, we started making use of a translator. Okay, so that translator will translate all these things, but even our translator also doesn't understand English or Hindi. It doesn't understand English or Hindi. Okay, it knows only one language, which is called as programming language. Okay, I'll tell what is this language and all these things. Okay, no. Okay, programming language means nothing but the way you write the program. The way you write the program is called as a programming language. You can call it as also a structure or format of the program, like how you have to write the program. There is some rules that in this language you have to write only in this way. In the other language you have to write it only in that way. That is called as programming language. Okay, programming language means the way you write the program, which is also called as format. You can call it also as a format or structure. Structure or format or structure means the way you write the program. Okay, now as I told, for programming languages, till now in world there are 700 programming language. Okay, totally there are 700 programming languages till now, and interpreter knows only the languages. For example, for each and every language you have to install one software in your computer. You know how to install a software, right, Swapnil?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, in the same way for each and every language.
Filer.
Yeah, in the same way you have to install, for each and every language you have to install that software on your computer, so that it will know this is C language, this is Python language. Okay, now for example, consider you have added some 10, you have installed some 10 languages, for example, like Python, C, Java, something, many more. Okay, now for each and every language there is specific format. Okay, the way you write the program is different. So the interpreter knows only these formats. Okay, interpreter knows only these formats, and whenever you write a program, whenever you write some program in English only. Okay, in English only, right? If whenever you write some program, it will check whether you have written according to Python rules or not, whether you have followed the Python rules properly or not. If it is, yeah, if you have followed properly, Interpreter will tell, yeah, I know this language, you have followed the rules properly, and it will give zeros and ones to computer. Okay, even if you make one mistake, even if you make if you are not if you are not followed one rule also, it will tell this is there is some mistake. For example, if it is a Python, then it will tell there is some syntax error. Syntax error means you have not followed the rules. We'll talk regarding that in next activity. Okay, so don't worry. Okay, it will show you some kind of a issue. Okay,
Syntax error.
yeah, we'll talk regarding it. Yeah, it's called a syntax error. We'll talk regarding it in coming activity. Okay, I'll teach you, we'll see with practically what it tells. Okay, yeah, this is what it calls as I told, interpreter knows only these formats. So whenever you're giving any program, first interpreter will check what language you have written, what format you have written, and what all format it knows. For example, if you have installed 10 softwares, it knows 10 formats. So what it will do, it will check your format, your program format with all these 10 formats. If the match is found, good, all is good. It will do the conversion. Otherwise, it will tell, I don't know whatever if it is variety you have written something, then it will tell, Arey yaar, what language you have written? I don't know this language. If it is some new language, please install that software in my computer. Okay, it will give you some kind of error. Got it? Yeah, this is the way the program you write reaches the computer. Any doubts regarding it?
No, sir.
Understood? Even if it's a silly doubt, you can ask me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. Okay, sure. If you have no doubts, yeah, let me clear the screen first. It's like it looks like a rubbish. Okay, fine. Yeah, if you have no doubts, you can press on the next button. We'll go to the next activity. We'll practice a bit and we will learn. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. I will wait a minute. Leave the mouse. Actually, I'll shift it to mouse. Okay, it's pencil. I'll just shift it to mouse. Yeah, you can. No. Okay. Yeah. We'll wait for a minute. Yeah. This is an small activity we have developed to keep engaging. Okay, like two people are chatting with each other. Like one guy is executing a Python program, other guy is helping him. So you can see a press button, right? Keep pressing that button, and you'll get new messages will get loaded. So do one thing: keep reading the messages, and we will stop at one point and we'll discuss. Okay? Oh, wait, slowly. Read one by one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll stop here. Whenever you get a message with a play button, you can see a message with play button, right? There, just scroll up a bit. Scroll up. Yeah, here. Wait, let me show you. Wait. Here. Whenever you get a message with this kind of a play button, then it's time for practice. You can press on this play button and it will take you to the another screen, okay? Yeah. Now this screen is called as Python shell, okay? Now, yeah, you can correct it. Okay, good. Execute them. Here, other button. That's not the one. Cancel it. Yeah. The other button. Here, you can see a play button, right? Press on the play button to see the output. Yeah, it's the correct one. Good, whatever you have done. Okay. Just let me explain. Okay, first. Can you give me the mouse? I'll just take up a pencil. Okay, fine. Now, listen carefully. Now in Python, okay, as in English grammar, I think you have English grammar, right, in academics, Swapnil?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, like in English grammar, we have some kind of a rules, right? For example, if you want to end the sentence, you have to put a full stop at the end. If you want to join two sentences, then you have to put a comma between those two sentences. If you want to write location's name or people's name, then the first letter should be capital. You have to write in this way, Langer. Okay, fine. Okay, good. Yeah, as I told that, yeah, there is a full stop rule and there is a comma rule. Like if you want to join two sentence, and the same way if you want to write the people's name or location's name, then the first letter should be capital. Like if you have to write in this way, Langer, or in this way, we have to write the first letter should be capital. Now, these are all some kind of a rules in some rules in English grammar. If you want to write a good English sentence, you have to follow all these rules properly. In the same way, even in all the programming language, okay, not only in Python, in all the programming language, there are some rules, and you have to follow those rules compulsorily. Now, those rules are called as syntax. Okay, syntax means nothing but rules in the languages. It is this is common for all the languages. Okay, any say not only Python, C, or any language you are learning, it is common for all the languages. Syntax means nothing but rules. So whenever you are not following the rules, you will get something called as syntax error. Okay. Okay, fine. Swapnil, are you there? Any issue? Hello, is there any issue, Swapnil? Can you please respond?
Yes, sir.
You're there. Okay, good. Okay, fine. You understood, right? Like whenever you don't follow the
Yes,
rules,
sir.
yeah, yeah, whenever you don't follow the rules, you will get something called as syntax error, which means Python is not only Python, okay, any language, yeah, it is trying, computer is trying to tell you that, yeah, boss, you have not followed the rules, please follow the rules. Only then you'll get the output properly. For example, if I write the statement in this way, okay, he has not written the double quotes. If you don't write it, you will get some kind of a lines here. Here you can see there is something called as syntax error, and you will get something called as invalid syntax in this way, which means Python is telling you you have not followed the rules, you have not written the proper you have not followed the rules properly. Okay, yeah, as I told, I think you already corrected it. Good, you are
Yes,
already
sir.
correct. Yeah, good. Like yeah, the basic rule. Okay, rule number one in Python, not only in Python, in any language, whenever you want to write, whenever you want to display any words or alphabets on the screen, then you have to write them inside double quotes or single quote. Both will work.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you wanna try, you can try it out. Wait, just a minute, I'll give you the remote control. Okay, yeah, I think I've given you the remote control. You can try it out in the editor. Yeah, you can either use double quotes or single quote. Yeah, try it out. Okay, fine. Sorry. Good. Yeah, try running now. Yeah, do one thing. Try with single code also and check. It will work. Okay. Okay. Both will work. So either use single code or double code for writing the words. Okay. Any doubts regarding the first rule? Swapnil?
No, sir.
Okay. Yeah. If you have any doubts, you can ask immediately. Okay. Even if it's a silly doubt, you can ask. Okay, fine. Yeah. Let me get back to the session. Okay, fine. Yeah, you can continue reading. Okay, you wanna try again? You can try. Otherwise, you can continue. Your wish. Yeah. Yeah. You can press on the play button. Okay. Okay, Swapnil. Can you? What is 2 plus 3? You can unmute.
Sir, 5.
Okay. Do you think that whatever the program he has written will print 5?
No,
Just
sir, it will print 2 plus 3.
why?
Because, sir, it is a string.
Okay. Just a minute. Just a minute, man. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Just a minute. Yeah. Fine. Yeah. You were telling something. 2 plus 3. Why 2 plus 3?
Sir, because it is a string.
Good. Okay. Where did you learn this thing, string concept and everything?
Sir, I know.
Okay. You know which language you know? I mean, do you know which
Uh,
previous?
sir, many languages.
Okay, you can tell me like what have you already learned Python?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then it's really good. Yeah, you can correct it. Yeah, perfect. Whatever the explanation you gave is perfect. You can correct it. Do you know Python perfectly or how? Swapnil?
Sir, not perfectly. I am still learning.
Okay, good. Yeah, you can try it out now. Sorry, sorry. Okay, good. Okay, yeah. In this way, I mean, like as you told perfectly. Yeah. Rule number 2: you should not write numbers or calculations inside the double quote. You can write, okay. Like what happens is if you write, let me show you. Whenever you write number inside the double quotes, for example 3, the output it will show it as 3, okay. And as you told, this 3 will become a string. It is not a number. You know integer also, right? Swapnil? What is integer? Hello. Hello. Hello, Swapnil. Yeah, you can unmute.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you have
Yes, sir.
idea
Yes,
of integers, right?
yes, sir.
Yeah, then it's really good. Okay, integers is good. Okay, fine. Yeah, this is not an integer. Okay, it's a string. So you cannot do calculations using this thing. For example, if you write 3 into 3 in this way, it will, Python will give you some error that it will tell you like you cannot multiply strings. Try it out that. Wait. Let me change it to mouse. Okay, yeah, you can try it out now. Try to multiply two strings and check what you'll get. I think you have the control, right?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, fine. You left the meeting, right? That's why. Okay, good. Yeah, try it out now. What are you getting? Can't multiply a sequences of non-int of type string. You can, that it's trying to tell you that you cannot multiply strings. Okay, but
Yes, sir.
yeah, addition will work. You do you know that addition will work?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
It is used to join strings.
yeah. It's used to join strings. Perfect. Okay, fine. Yeah. Any doubts regarding the session, or else we'll go back to the sorry regarding
No,
this
sir.
concept. Okay, cool. Okay, then yeah, you can continue reading. Yeah, you can control it. Yeah, I think already you tried it. Okay, stop, Swapnil. Can you guess the output? I think you already know this one.
Sir, hello world.
How? Hello and what?
Without space.
This one will give without space.
Yes, sir.
Okay, try it out. Let's check. You can continue. Yeah, it will give you a space whenever you add comma. Okay, you can try it out. Okay, if you don't give comma, it will not add space. It'll get like it will be totally like mix. Okay, if you add comma, it will give you a space. Otherwise, it will not give. Yeah, we'll just wait for a minute. Okay. First, before going into that, I'll just explain you like how Python will identify. Just give me a minute. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah. First, we will see how Python will identify. For example, if I how Python will identify or how it will differentiate. Like this is word and this is integer. We'll see how it does. Okay. Now, for example, consider we have written some kind of a print statement in this way. There are like three words written separately in the same print, and there is some one, two, three, some numbers. Okay, yeah, fine. Yeah. Now, what does Python do is Python always starts reading from left to right. Okay, not only in Python, any language. Okay, it always starts from reading from left towards right till the end. So, while reading, whenever it gets the double quote, opening quote, it blindly keeps reading until it gets the second quote. So, while reading, even if it gets number, okay, for example, here there is 1, 2, 3 inside the double quote. So, while reading, when it gets the number, it will check was there any opening quote before this number? Was there any opening quote? Since there was a opening quote, so this is a string, it's not a number. So, I have to continue blindly,
Yes.
and it will continue reading blindly until it gets the closing quote. Once it gets the closing quote, Python will declare this is my first word, and it continues reading again and again. While reading, whenever it gets this first double quote, I mean the opening quote, keeps reading blindly until it gets the second double quote. Once it gets the second double quote, this will declare this is my second word. Same way, this will declare this is my third word. Okay, this is how Python will identify words from opening quote to double closing quote. Whichever are there, it are words. Okay, now we will see how Python will identify numbers. Okay, as I told here, right? While reading, whenever it gets a number, it will check was there any opening quote before this. Was there any opening quote here? There is no such opening quote. Okay, because for this quote it's already closed here, so there is no opening quote. So Python will tell this is my first number.
Yes, sir.
Okay, in the same way, while reading this one also, it will check whether there was any opening quote previously. No, then this is my second number. Okay, this is how Python will identify words and numbers. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, yeah. Now, do one thing. Remove that comma and try. Wait. I'll change it to mouse. Yeah, yeah. Remove that comma between hello and world and try it out. Okay, with comma, it's giving you a space. Only remove that comma. Do one thing. Write hello and world in separate quotes. Okay, don't write it that way. Write them in separate quotes. Yeah, in that way. Now try running. Nah. Yeah, try. Okay, what you are getting? Let me check. Even here I have to check. Okay, you are getting hello world. Okay, remove that plus.
Sir, what?
Remove that plus in middle. Hello and world. Remove that plus. The program will not give. It will not show you any error. Okay,
Yes,
but
sir.
it will give you the same output. Hello and world without a space.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, try it out. Okay, now try running. It will give you a same error. Same error. Not same error, it will give you same output. That there will be no space between two words. And if you want Python to give some space between different words, different codes to be exactly, then you have to definitely give a comma. If you want space.
Yes.
Okay, space is not compulsory. Okay, space is optional. If you want a space, give a comma there. Otherwise, your wish. Do whatever you want. Okay, and the other thing is, other important thing is, whenever you are trying to write a word, I mean a string and an integer in the same line, then you have to use a comma. Okay, if you don't use a comma, Python will show you an error. It will show you a syntax error. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
do one thing, try it out, try adding a number without a space, without a comma in the print statement. Add a word and number without a comma. We'll see what happens. Okay, do one thing, remove that comma and try. It will give you syntax error. So it is mandatory and it's compulsory to add a comma whenever you're using a string, and not only string and integer. Okay, whenever you're trying to use two types of data on the same line, comma is compulsory. Comma or at least plus is compulsory.
Yes.
Got it? Okay. Any doubts regarding this concept?
No, sir.
Okay. Yeah. If you have no doubt, yeah, I'll take you to the next section and you can continue reading. Keep reading this time. Right? Okay. You can press on this play button. Okay, Swapnil, do you have an idea of variables? How it works?
Yes, sir.
How it works? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Fine. I'll just tell you the basic concept of variables. Okay. Using some real life example, I'll tell you how exactly Python or any language will store a variable. Just listen. Okay. Fine. Now, for example, if I want to write "Hello World" for 100 times on the screen, on the output screen, then what all I can do? First thing, I can write 100 print statements, right? I can use 100 print statements. And the second thing is, you have idea of loops, for loop, while loop, Swapnil?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, then it's
Yes,
really,
sir.
yeah, it's really good. For you can use loops, that is for loop or while loop. You can use some kind of a loops, or you can write 100 print statements. This is the first one. And the third one is, we can use something called as variables. Okay. Now we will see what is the disadvantage. We can write using in these three ways. Okay. We'll see what is the disadvantages of each and everything, and then we will see what is the advantage of variable. Okay. First, coming to first and foremost thing. Okay. 100 writing 100 print statements. Okay. You have any idea of memory, Swapnil? Like
Yes,
computer
sir.
memory. Like you know that
Yes, sir.
for every print
Yes, sir.
statement, or for every print statement, some amount of memory will be taken for storing that print statement. You know that, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. as I told, yeah, for every print, for example, if for every print statement some amount of memory is taken. For example, if it is 1 MB, you know what is MB, right, Swapnil?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, for just one print statement, if it is taking, for one print it is taking 1 MB, then for 100 print statements it will take 100 MB. Okay, what if there are like thousands? For example, now what the question, actual issue here is, writing print is not important, okay, but whatever thing you are trying to display, like for example, if you are trying to display hello world, you are writing this hello world for 100 times. Okay, for example, if it is some other paragraph, you are writing it for 100 times. So actually the memory will be detected for this thing, whatever you're trying to store, display, right, for that word, the memory will be taken. So
Yes,
if you want to write this thing for around like thousands of the, I mean like thousand or lakhs of time, then you know that here the hello world is very small, the word is very small, so that it will take around like
yes,
1 MB or 2 MB. What if there are paragraph, I mean there is like 2 to 3 lines paragraph or 5 lines paragraph, then it will take more MB, like 3 MB or 5 MB it will take. So writing such statements for thousands of times will take a large amount of memory. Okay, it will take large amount of memory. So we don't, not we, like most of the people don't recommend writing 100 print statements. Writing the same string for 100 times or for the number of times they want is not recommended. Okay, especially because of this memory reason. Okay, that is one issue, so we don't use this one. Coming to the second one, we use for loop. Okay, in for loop what we do, in for loop what we write, we wrote, for example, not only for loop, in any loop what we write a for loop, and we will write that print statement, we'll write that print statement only one time, but computer will repeat it for you. For example, if you want for 1000 times, then you are writing one time, then computer will repeat it for you 999 times, right?
yes, sir.
Yeah, here what you are trying to do, here you are writing manually, here you are writing like 100 print statements manually, and here you are making computer write it out for you. So there is no difference in both the statements. Also the same word is getting written 100 times or 1000 times, right?
Yes, sir.
Getting my point? Any doubts you have not understood or anything like that?
Yes, sir.
You understood properly?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's the main thing. That's why, if it is the, I mean like whatever I thought is not understandable, then you can tell me. I'll explain in some other way. Okay, fine. Here you are writing 100 times the same statement. Here computer is writing it out for you. There is no difference. The same statement is getting written thousand. If it is 1000 times, then 1000 times that particular hello world is getting written. So because of that, memory will be taken. Even for this one, we use, because of the same issue, we don't use for loops. If you want to write the same statement again and again. Okay. So for that, in order to avoid this situation, what we will do is, we will be using something called as variables. Okay, variables concept is very simple. Okay, this is computer's memory. Okay, computer's memory, and what we will try to do is, whichever the word, it can be of 100 lines or 1000 lines also, whichever the word you want to try to print, we will store one copy of it in the computer memory, and whenever we want, we'll store that one copy in our computer memory, and whenever we want that string, we will take it out from there whenever you want. So in this way, what we can do is, instead of writing, I mean for example, what we used to do, if it is 1 MB, it is taking 1 MB, writing it out for 100 times will take 100 MB. Here what we are trying to do, we are taking 1 MB one, and we are storing it in the computer brain, and whenever we want, we are using that one. So all that memory it takes is only 1 MB. Got my
Yes,
point?
sir.
Got my point?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we will take, we will try to reduce the memory, okay, by storing in this manner. Simple concept. Store it in computer memory and take it from there whenever you want. Simple. Understood? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay, good. Fine. Yeah. Fine. I'll try to explain you the variables concept still in detail. Okay. Consider this box, this empty box, as some location inside computer's brain. Like the way we store in our brain, right? Even in computer brain also, consider this is some location. Okay. Now, what we'll try to do is the word we want to store, we will just take it out and we'll just add it inside that box, like hello world here. So, whenever we want hello world, just look inside this box. That's it. Simple. Okay. But actually, there is one issue here. Okay. The important issue is that since it is the computer's brain, there can be lakhs and hundreds of such locations or such boxes. Lakhs and hundreds of such boxes will be there. So how does computer will know that only this box has have a
Sir,
hello
using
world
identifiers.
identifiers? Okay, very good. Identifier or some giving some kind of a name to the variable. Whatever you told was right. It's called as a identifier. Okay, it's called as identifier or variable name. Good.
Yes.
We give some kind of a variable name to each and every box so that the computer can easily identify. Okay, for example, here I am giving the variable name as greeting. That's it. So whenever I want hello world, just look inside the box with name greeting. Simple. Understood? Any doubts?
Yes. No, sir.
Okay, cool. Okay, now you can see that here, I think you already know the syntax. Yeah. Here first you have to write the box, whichever the identifier you want to give. Identifier can be anything. I think you already know that thing. It can be anything. It can be
Yes,
any
sir.
name or something. But even for
Yes.
identifier, there are some rules. But regarding that rules,
Yes.
we will talk in next session. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. There are some rules. Okay. You can give identifier name as anything. Okay. And after that, you have to use equals to here. What does this equals to do is equals to will take this word or any, if you have written any number, it will just take it and it will just add it inside that particular box or location. Okay. So whenever you want, just give the box name. That's it. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is how variables work. Okay. So you can do one thing. You can try it out. You can try to store something else, and you can give you can give your own identifier and you can try it out.
Sir, please change the cursor.
I think I've changed it. It is mouse. Yeah, create another variable and store something inside it, and then print it. That's it. Good. Good. Excellent. Perfect. Okay. Okay, Swapnil. Any idea regarding this concept? Sorry, not any
No,
idea.
sir.
Sorry, any doubt. Sorry. Yeah. Fine. Okay. Yeah. No doubt. Okay. Then can we go back and take up a small quiz? And there is even a coding assignment for you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Let me take you there. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Just give it a minute. Yeah. Just read the question and try to solve it. Just select it and then check. Good. Perfect. You have to rearrange the boxes. That's it. So that you'll get the above output. Good. Perfect. Last one. You can read out the question and you can try. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'll just close off this thing. Yeah. Now you can try. Just drag it and drop. Yeah. That way. Perfect. Perfect. Good. Good. Very good. Okay. I think. Can you try? I have not taught you this one. Do you know regarding it how to do it? There is a keyword called a separator, where which will add. It will separate the words, or it will separate the elements inside the print. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Good. Perfect. Very good. Okay. Yeah. Very good, Swapnil. You cleared the question in first attempt itself. Very good. Good. You can press on next. It will take you to the coding assignment. Okay, let me. I think the coding already done. Okay, fine. Yeah, I'll give you. Here, read out the question. I'll give you one. How much rupees? For example, I'll give you 2,000 rupees. Okay, convert those 2,000s into USDs, Euro, Yen, and Bitcoin. Okay, write in your way
Yes.
of style. Okay, write in your own way. Like variables concept also. Try it out. Uh, no, 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 no. Swapnil, I'm not asking from USD to rupees. I'm not asking from USD to rupees. I'm asking from rupees to USD.
Okay.
Yeah, right out. Okay. Yeah. If you scroll down, there is an run option. You can find. Uh, yeah. Okay. Check the program once properly. I'm asking from INR to INR to US dollars. Okay. So if 2000 rupees is 14,000, if 2000 rupees is $14,000 there, it doesn't make sense. Okay. What changes you need to make in the operation? Yeah, it's not the right answer. 14,000, 1 lakh 47,000. No, that's not the right one. That's not the right answer. I want in USDs, buddy. See what you have
Can
written.
you please repeat?
I was telling that I want from USD. I'm sorry. I want from rupees to USD, not from USD to
Yes, sir.
rupees. Actually, whatever you have written, the answer you're getting is from USD to rupees. So see what changes you need to make in the operation where you are calculating the INR, right? Check what changes you need to make. Perfect. That's it. Yeah, try it out now. Perfect. 2000 rupees is $27. Perfect. Cool. Okay, Swapnil, yeah. Any doubts regarding the session, today's session, you can ask me.
Sir, you are not audible.
I was asking that, yeah, it's really good that you have written it's a good program. Yeah, perfect. And yeah, you have any doubts regarding today's session? Yeah, you can unmute and you can talk. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was asking whether you had any doubts regarding today's session.
No, sir. No,
Okay,
sir.
perfect.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, then yeah, if you have no doubts, then we'll try to wrap up the session. I'll just stop sharing the screen. We'll talk. Okay. Okay, Swapnil, you can unmute now for at least 5 minutes. We'll just talk and then we will wrap up. Okay. Yeah. How was the experience? How was the session? Did you like it?
Sir, it was very nice.
Okay. Yeah. I know you know the basic Python. It helped you a lot for today's class also. Yeah, it was a good experience. Yeah. Okay. Can you talk? Can you call your father? I'll just talk to him once regarding your
Yes.
performance. Yeah. Hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. Good afternoon, sir. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about Swapnil's performance. Coming to his performance, one tomorrow he'll become a better programmer, sir. Definitely, he'll really become a better programmer. And coming to his performance, he was very active throughout the session. He didn't talk much with me, but he was very active and he was very fast learner. I think he already know the basics of whatever language he has learned today. He has learned regarding Python and he already knows the basics. So because of that, he could grasp the concept very quickly. That was the additional plus.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Yeah, as I was telling, sir, like he's really interested in programming. So make him guide him towards the programming. One or other day, he'll become a really very good programmer. Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and and if you are interested in taking up the course, like in Techie, like the entire course for the Python, and if you are interested, I'll send a Google form link in the WhatsApp, sir. Just let me know if you are interested and fill out that Google form link so that my sales team will get in contact with you and they'll tell you, they'll inform you like what is the cost of the course and they'll give you the entire details. Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, Swapnil, do you know HTML? Web
Yes,
development?
sir.
Okay, then it's really good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, like in
For
Python.
full stack developer.
Okay, good. It's really good. Yeah, in Python, I mean, like in Techie, we have like a session of 160 sessions. Okay, like a course like which consists of totally 160 sessions containing Python plus web development. Like my recommendation is, if you're interested if you're interested in taking up the course, take up 160 sessions so that you can learn perfectly and you can implement that in web development also. In web development, we will be teaching HTML,
Yes.
CSS, and JavaScript perfectly, completely.
Sir, I know.
Yeah, okay, sure, no issue. Yeah, okay. If you are interested, sir, I'll just send the Google form link. Please fill it out if you're interested.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
Thank you,
thank
sir.
thank you, sir. It was nice meeting you. Thank you.